I've organized and categorized a set of portrait images so that we have a subset tagged with 1 star that will be delivered to the sitter. Now it's time to honor these images with a crop, brightness, and color correction that serves them best. Let me quickly address the concept of straight out of camera, because that gives you an excuse to do nothing, which is an option and it is extremely fast. But either you edit your photos or you allow the camera software engineer in Germany, Sweden, or Japan who made your in-camera presets to edit it for you, because that's what's coming out of the camera, and they haven't even seen the picture you've taken. Avoiding altering an image with your own hands has no practical or ethical benefit. So you're likely to do something to the image. The job here is to make the sitter look awesome, unless you don't want to make them look awesome. I mean, if they said, hey, I'd like to look miserable and spotty, well, I'd do what they ask, but I've not had that happen yet. So we'll edit our photographs. Here we'll concentrate on the tools that affect the entire picture at once, and where possible, multiple images at once to be efficient with time. These are global edits that will produce a final picture. Some pictures will get extra attention in the form of retouching, but that'll be a separate step. An easy place to start is cropping. Some cropping ratios are more useful than others. The 35mm full frame ratio of 4:6 is not one of them. 8:10 is good for physical prints. Square is great for social media. 16:9 is great for viewing on monitors and TVs. I'll crop to best honor the image first. Maybe it's determined by some negative space, by some compositional elements, maybe to eliminate some peripheral distractions. Then back up to the basic treatments. I'll use the white balance picker to get a base white balance using a known white, grey, or black part of the image. But some images ask to be made warmer or cooler, and I'll do what they ask. Brightness and contrast is to taste, but I try not to clip the blacks or the whites unless it benefits the image. Sometimes I love to clip the blacks because it looks very bold. Keep an eye on the histogram to make sure you don't have any big gaps or clipping at the shadow or highlight end. If I've increased the contrast, we likely need to reduce the saturation to compensate. Some other adjustments are less common but can be desirable. Clarity, color toning, vignetting to focus the attention to the center of the image, grain to give it that edge. You can raise the blacks and the curves to make a screen effect, giving it that faded look. Though I'm talking about global alterations, those that affect the whole image at once, I also do some basic local adjustments if I can do them quickly. An adjustment brush with clarity on the hair, spot removal of very obvious blemishes, and eye brightening and sharpening. A group of similar images can be edited as a batch, either in real time using the AutoSync tool, or in series by copying the image's settings and applying them to the others. Use Ctrl-Shift-C to copy, Ctrl-Shift-V to paste. And I copy most of the settings except local edits and perspective control. These are things that are almost never applicable to more than one image at a time. The deliverable images are now all edited to a standard I can put my name to. Two things will now happen. I'll export the set ready for delivery, and I may also have a few images worthy of detailed retouching. I'll cover both these steps in the next video.